for because of sensitivity of this court case against former President John Dramani Mahama, the full rates no, to the letter. They were submitting it to the Supreme Court at the brew. Now, senior, you be living room, no interpretations whatsoever in the Abremo. In the Superior Court of Judicature, in the Supreme Court of Ghana, we dated J116-2023 into NAR 2023 no submit here. Right to invoke original jurisdiction pursuant to Article 2(1) and Article 1301 of the 1992 Constitution and Rule 45(1) and 2 of the Supreme Court Rules 1996 CI-16 and then I don't know or Troy plaintiff needing the Kenneth Kwabena AJ Crunchy. Plaintiff needing the Kenneth Kwabena AJ Crunchy. House number S, Ruby Street, Achimota, Accra. GPS address Yambo CCR for security reason. Versus 1, the Attorney General and a defendant near Attorney General's Department, Accra, and then the first defendant into sue Attorney General because former President John Dramani Mahama Senekayan or a staff of the Republic of Ghana. 2, or Sansu sue former President John Ajekum Kufuor, house number unknown, Airport Residential Area, Accra. Senekayan former President John Ajekum Kufuor president or a full disclosure. A Jumabia or ye sending your own Jaketua from the Republic of Ghana and Sanye Juma before. Now, the main man, the third person, former President John Dramani Mahama, office of former President Dramani Mahama, number 5, Kakramadu Road, Cantonment, Accra. On the crappo here, the location here, a special location in Ghana, you tria into what taxes for office of a former President John Dramani Mahama directly to his office. And a fourth person who sued here, Speaker of Parliament House. Or also sue Speaker of Parliament House. Now, Yababe kind 3 reliefs are all seeking for. If all seeking for a declaration that on a true and proper interpretation of Article 68(2) of the 1992 Constitution, a former President of Ghana is a ward of Parliament. In the Supreme Court for any declaration say that on a true and proper interpretation of Article 68(2) of the 1992 Constitution, former President of Ghana is a ward of Parliament or share Parliament as it. Former President Dramani Mahama operating in a vacuum or share Parliament as the Supreme Court emphasize a declaration and to drop. 4. A declaration that on a true and proper interpretation of Article 68(2) of the 1992 Constitution, that a former President of Ghana requires parliamentary approval before he can occupy any other office other than the office of the state. So same way by any earlier publication. Say Supreme Court emphasize declaration into draft. Say former president be a free office be a say or occupy any other position on here parliamentary approval and also on here parliamentary approval and sign our occupy other than office of the state. So government of Ghana's man is on peacekeeping in here there and then the office of the state on here any parliamentary approval. But any other work, because already in your show say article an article of the Constitution can say so we will contest for second term. I say then or your certain precedent and then they own here parliamentary approval. But you do if you are the national president be a better naswa. Supreme Court emphasize declaration and to 5. A declaration that on a true and proper interpretation of Article 68(2) of 1992 Constitution, a former president of Ghana requires parliamentary. Okay, sorry, we are Canada. 6. A declaration that on a true and proper interpretation of Article 68(3) of the 1992 Constitution, the office of the president is an office that provides emolument because of office of the former president office ye ma allowances near kituano ye expect say obey adwuma foforo bia ye hwew nti ye expect say obey adwuma foforo bia so obey adwuma foforo bia uhia parliamentary approval sane say Supreme Court pass a declaration into that 7 a declaration that on a true and proper interpretation of Article 68(4), 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, a former president of Ghana remains in the employ of the state. Into a state employee, or ye juma man buying. Into be a juma man, now the next moment we say, or before force man now Utranica and I say Utranica Bosumi, two city guan as our yedding. Sana private citizen a pet say Supreme Court or Montreal Article 68(4), 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Nina Kase, former president here, former employee of the state of Ghana. Yes, citizens no ye juma may need to know. Or ye juma phobia then ye say, oh ye employee, unya permission. Now baby abanya permission ye members of parliament ya to almost wabano. Omo na mo ye representative omo my permission nti wa sign out wa okay quiz out so person former president John Dramani Mahama permission say onko ye dwuma fobia no akọ catch member of parliament say mama man no have permission me person order so ye dwuma as a former president as far as we former president person ye dwuma fobia. Now 8, a declaration that on a true and proper constitution of Article 62 of the 1992 Constitution, a former president of Ghana is not qualified or eligible to seek election as president of Ghana. Hannah Samuel. A declaration that on a true and proper construction of Article 62 of the 1992 Constitution, a former president of Ghana is not qualified or eligible to seek election as president of Ghana. Article 62 as ye could be constitution and ye share the woho and sana because Supreme Court and the interpretations about this is the first time this is the first time in Ghana's history former president eba contested into Supreme Court I saw me declarations be brave na ye njina so na echirima embehwe dachi bi yemfa enye enchichire Ghana kuro. Now an order directed at the 4th defendant to invoke and operationalize Article 68(2) of the 1992 Constitution. It is a rate way in Yamakra Wom saying earlier article na Troyan. A way sir 4 defendants and echo to Speaker of Parliament. Sir Article 68(2) na mouse powers say former president Kwako Yejuma bia so ba bebusa permission on bebusa permission bia na ade na on kasa ye enti Supreme Court en kire na ejuma so ye sa na Supreme Court omuka say omu direct obi to say Speaker of Parliament so munyi jachi question no more expand it till the same Supreme Court has that power sir say Speaker of Parliament indeed juma bia Supreme Court betima ye a direct no based on the finality of the case say on di juma. Now, interesting kakra we aside no say interesting kakra so or train ya ma justice to kono omo ye we omo approve ni we ya no de pa or the two why ye dangerous you into us or say an order directed at second and third defendant. The second and third defendant here former president John Ejokum Kufuor and the second defendant, third defendant here former president John Dramani Mahama, to make